Namaskar, everyone. I began today by speaking about the now. And that is so profoundly strong in my consciousness. Because in every moment, there is nothing else but this moment. Can you really appreciate that? That every moment is now. Doesn't make any sense. Every moment is now. There is never a not now. Now is not yesterday, and now is not tomorrow. Yesterday is a memory. Tomorrow is a fantasy and imagination. It's not there. Only now. If you think about it, you live only in now. The consciousness of now. You have to go into your memory bank to bring in a memory of yesterday. And you have to project in the future to think about tomorrow. But you are in the now. What is marvelous about the now, if you can appreciate, is that it's full of possibilities. To the extent that you're aware. Full of possibilities. So the more you're aware of your divine potential, potentiality is important to me. Because now I live in an aging body, right? Although I don't carry the consciousness of aging because it's my body, not me. But the gift of it is that I can appreciate the aging nature of my body. The body was not meant to be on this plane forever. It has a timeline. But the thing is, here's the thing, that I know the centers within me that can help my body to thrive. When you have a pet, you want to give it the best food. You want to take care of it in the best way. That's how I feel about my body. I want to give it the best fuel. So I want to learn more about the fuels that I can give my body so that it can thrive. And I want to desist from going after the fuels that are not good for it, even though it may taste nice. So I train my body to appreciate the bitter things, also the sweet things, and everything in between. I train my body, so my body, when it sees what I don't want for it, it doesn't go there. And I love to exercise because exercise is dance, flow, breath, movement, prana. Oh my God, I can't really understand how people cannot enjoy movement and breath and prana when it brings so much more aliveness, so much more joy, so much more flow. I never take exercise as a laboring thing. And I love to stress the body a little bit because then it grows, it thrives. You prune a tree, you cut the branches, and it grows better. You put the body under a little pressure, the joy of stress, and it thrives, it grows. So what potential we have, in the science of gerontology, the body has living potential to 120. On average. How much do we live today? In the older days, we live up to a ripe old age of 40 or 30 something. And then it started to creep. if we really understood our biology, the biology of the body, and really understand the ecology of nature, and really understand the body's relationship with nature, the air, and the soil, and the plants, and the trees, and to really live in harmony with nature, not destroying nature, polluting nature, we'll have much more healthy bodies. And of course, you know, one of the greatest killers for challenges in the journey is stress. And I've learned that the hard way. You need to think about the joy of stress, not the agony and the pain. When stress becomes a joy, it's fine. When it becomes a pain, problems. Chronic pain. So we need to really try to not go beyond the limits of joyful stress. So balanced living, joyful living, the Christian Bible says, a merry heart doeth like medicine, and a broken spirit drieth the bones. Especially when we retire, right? When we have a retirement age, when we retire, we think that we are old. And we have the paradigm that, we're not going to live so long because our youth is gone. Our usefulness is gone. No. Life should begin then in a whole other phase. We should always have purpose and the joy of purpose. I will always have it. No question about that. I don't know what retirement is. Because I love to serve. I love to move. I love to help. I love to thrive with everybody. I don't know what retirement is. I'll never know. But there's something I do enjoy more now. Aloneness. Love aloneness. Because I feel connected to the whole universe, so I'm not really alone. But I love human aloneness. I love being social as well, but I love aloneness. I love the balance between the two. I love taking time to retreat within my space. I love taking time for personal discipline. I love taking time just to be alone with the universe. And I love also being with everything and everyone in the melee. So I've learned how to balance that. And that's a joy for me. So you are creating destiny continuously by your actions. There's not a God somewhere that's controlling you. There's a universe of possibilities. And you are constantly interacting with that universe. Unconsciously, you break the rules. You no longer flow with it. You break the biological rules. You break the social rules. You break the leadership rules, management. You break everything unconsciously. But if you become a little more conscious, learn to align to evolutionary will, you will not break the rules. You know the surfer on the surfboard, right? has to really understand the energies of the ocean, the waves, and has to comply, align, balance the surfboard. And then you see the beauty of the surfboard. The universe may change, its energy may fluctuate, but you need to stay in balance. You have this surfboard. And then you realize that you can create your own destiny. You can flow with the universe, not fight with it. You'll never win the fight. You flow with the universe. That's the wisdom that is required to really understand the evolutionary will of the universe, where it's heading. When it wants you to build a relationship, you're trying to move away from it. It pulls you back again and again to the relationship, and you want to come out of it. No. Stay with it. Grow in it. Learn from it. You get an illness of the body, it challenges you. You want to cry. You want to feel helpless. No, learn about the illness. Transform it. Grow with it and help others. The universe is constantly working in your favor. Just that you don't see it. There's nothing that happens just at random. It's a well-constructed universe. Om Purnamada, Purnamidam. The mantra says, that is perfect. This is perfect. And from the perfect springs the perfect. And if you take the perfect from the perfect remains. The universe is perfectly orchestrated. And every action you perform, the universe interacts with you. It's communicating with you. Every time you act, it's communicating with you with a reaction. But when you don't understand the communication, you fight with it. When you understand the communication, oh my God, what a gracious universe. When I caught a deadly bacteria in 2015 in India, I could have thought, oh my God, how am I being punished? No. No. It taught me the hard way. But I'm always good when I'm taught the hard way because I can be so headstrong sometimes in the way I think. The universe just pulled me back and said, hey, look. Humbled me. And I loved it. It gave me an opportunity to really appreciate the body after 2015. I picked up very quickly back. 2016, I'm back in everything. So I never consider what we may think of as setbacks. I always see the grace of the universe at work. And I always live in it now. When you come and talk to me about yesterday, sometimes you want me to listen, but sometimes I'm impatient and say, no, why are you taking me? I don't want to go into yesterday. Only if I can stand up on the strength of yesterday. Why go back to yesterday and lament? And then you want to tell me about tomorrow. No. If you can do it today, it will be there tomorrow. Today. Tell me about today. Tell me about now, the possibilities of now. Excite me about that. So let's stay in the consciousness of now. I think that's enough for a message of today. Thank you for your company, everyone. Always a joy to be with you. This is my greatest thrill every day, that I can speak to you, that I can excite your minds, that I can bring new possibilities to you, and that I could stay with you through your journey. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.